This is quite a change from yesterday's video. Look at how quickly these walls are going up. This is well, of course I say it every day, but it's exciting to see all these significant changes. So this gives you kind of an idea of what the steps are going to look like on the side and the height of the overall foundation. Of course, that pool house on the far side, that 4 feet is quite significant. Here it is from the front. You can see all the transitions. This will be the transition from the main house to the, we call it the south wing. And there's about a 30-inch drop between the two. That's a 1-car garage over there. And that's going to have obviously really very tall foundation walls. Typically you don't frame up a garage like that. But because of the topography and the challenges we're having with this lot and the size of the building, that's what you got to do. And then we're going to make up the difference in the back. You can see right here on the back wall how it is at a different elevation than the front wall. And what we're going to do with the back wall is that we are going to build a pony wall across the back of the structure, and that'll make it level all the way across. So there'll be a little pony wall attached to the foundation, because this lot is sloped and it's really hard to see it, you know, but we've got about 7 feet of elevation change from the front of the garage to the back of the house. So right here on the other side of the trailer is the front of the garage, the back of the house is over here, and there's about a 7-foot elevation change. And so that's what we're having to do, is make up that elevation. And then to complicate matters, from all the way over here to all the way over here, there's also a significant elevation change. And so we're just having to make that up in foundation and pony walls. We've got one section, well, a couple of sections here where they've already double walled. And this gives you a great example of how a foundation can be built and poured. So we had the footings down here. This is 2x6, okay? And then the foundation wall gets nailed on top of the 2x6s. And so you've got a wider flange at the bottom, and then the wall sits on top of that. And they just pour the concrete right here in the middle, okay? See that there's rebar down at the bottom, hopefully, if it's not too dark in there, maybe this way. Now this is what I found to be really interesting. So this is how the crawl space vents are built. We have a form here that sits at the top, okay, and they pour the concrete, and then when they pull the wall off, then this form will drop off of one side, and then the other side gets released. And so this wire mesh actually just stays in the concrete. So that's how it gets built. So we've got the walls all the way around. Looks like they did really good today. They got all the way to the other side. So it looks like tomorrow and Friday, they'll be putting up the rest of the walls and interior walls, because the exterior walls are done, and then they'll work on the outbuilding over there. Interior, we're going to have the same thing. We're going to have walls right here, and there'll be a couple of pass-throughs so that there are no areas of the crawl space that are inaccessible. And Those will go all the way up to the floor so that when it's joisted, there's not really any flex. There's going to be lots of support in there.